Hey guys, it's your girl Chris Marie. Welcome back to my channel with another pregnancy update. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button. So this video is pretty much going to be an update on me going into 10 weeks, and if you haven't already watched the video before this, go ahead and do so before I go ahead and let the tea out, girl, that they messed up my due date essentially. So today I would have been 11 weeks and 3 days, but I am 10 weeks and 4 days. So I know it's confusing. It's confusing for me. I had to write it down on a calendar. But yeah, so again, I'm going to be giving you guys an update on my pregnancy, symptoms, everything, and also just a little life update that I need to get off my chest. This video might get a little emotional, but I'm trying to promise that I won't cry. I'm gonna try to not make this video too lengthy, so I hope you guys enjoy. And again, don't forget to comment down below any advice or tips or anything you want to see me record for this pregnancy. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So as I said, I am 10 weeks and 4 days as of today, Wednesday, January 30th. My symptoms have been insane. I haven't been able to eat like I normally do. I actually have to force myself to eat now because everything is giving me heartburn or turning my stomach. The smell of raw chicken was bothering me. Like, it was very minor. I could still cook, but I needed my husband to rinse out the meat. And if he wasn't here, I had to just, do it myself. But now, yesterday, I took raw hamburger meat out, and I could not stand the smell. And I was so Cooper, so nauseous. And I couldn't stand the smell, and I couldn't even get up to cook. Like, it was bad. Dude, come on. I love you. You know I love you. You just want to be the center of attention. No. I'm sorry. Cooper has been all over me, like I told you in the last video. He recently found out that I'm pregnant. I don't know how, but because he's deaf. And now he's just been like all over me. And because I've been giving him treats, because I have to hide a pill in there, which we'll get to that in a second. So I've been super nauseous, and yesterday was like the worst of it. I could barely get out of bed while I was on the couch here to watch the dogs. And I felt so bad because my husband's on 12, so he works 12-hour shifts. And he came home, and I texted him to pick something up for him to eat. I was just going to eat a cup of noodles, and he's like, you can't keep eating that. Like, you have to eat food. But, like, literally everything I eat as of late has been giving me nausea or heartburn, and it just makes it to the point where I don't want to eat at all. And my taste buds are all changing. Everything I love, I hate now. Also, I've been getting cold very easily. Typically before I was pregnant, my feet and my fingers were always cold. But now it's like even worse. So I get cold, I get the chills, and our room gets hot really quick, and I get super cold quick. And then in the middle of the night, I get super hot. So my body temperature fluctuates, and it's so annoying because, oh my God, that's annoying. That's really annoying. And it's so annoying because I never know if I'm cold or I'm hot. So there's that. As far as cravings, um, I haven't had much of any because, like I said, everything is making my stomach turn. I finally had Taco Bell because we were trying to stay away from it till my second trimester, even though I'm like really close to my second trimester. Um, and the nacho fries came out. I'm sure all of you know about it, unless you don't eat at Taco Bell. But the nacho fries came out, and I ate some, and it didn't sit well with me. So I have, as of late, I have not thrown up. So I'm so happy about that. It's just the nausea is like, I feel like the nausea is worse because it lasts a long time for me and it makes you feel like you're going to throw up, but you don't. And I would rather just throw up and get it over with, honestly. But I mean, I can't complain, right? So there's that. As far as sleeping, I am still sleep deprived. I have not been able to get a full night's rest. I wake up 4 times now. Four, I don't know. I wake up like every 2 hours to go pee. It's so bad. My morning is so like I feel so exhausted, but it's so bad. And yeah, so what was I saying? What was I saying? I wake up a lot to go to pee, and then when I try to sleep, I toss and turn. I got this huge body pillow. It's not the pregnancy body pillow, but it might as well be because it cost the same damn price. It was expensive, but it has like this cooling effect on it. And anyways, I bought this body pillow. Long story short, I don't like it. I So I don't like the pillow. I can probably lay there for a good 25 minutes hugging the pillow and then that's it. The rest of my night I'm tossing and turning. So before I was pregnant, I sleep on my stomach with one of my legs up and my hands under my pillow. So I try to not sleep on my stomach, but kind of sleep sideways, if that makes sense. Almost like I'm sleeping like that. And I think my body's just like, no, bitch, I know you can't sleep on your stomach, so I'm gonna make this worse for you. And I'm just like, damn, I can't get with it. I know people say like your first trimester is the worst, but like literally, it is the worst that I know of because I can't compare it to my second because I'm not there yet. Um, oh, another thing is that I'm getting like weird dreams lately. I had a dream last night that I gave birth to a puppy like 2 months before my due date, or not even 2 months before my due date, because I'm due in August, and I gave birth to this puppy in April. And then it was weird because then it turned to surrogacy. I don't know. I be having the weirdest dreams. I have nightmares. Like, I'm not one that usually has nightmares. Like, I'm being so honest, unless I watch a scary movie. And I've been keeping away from scary movies during this pregnancy. I know that sounds stupid, but like, with my emotional ass, I don't think I could handle it. And then I had a nightmare the other night and I couldn't go to sleep and everything had to be closed. And I was literally like a little kid. I had to check my closets and I had to check everything. And I'm like, I didn't even watch a scary movie. Like, that's fucked up. Hey guys, I am so sorry about this hair, but another thing is I get frequent headaches. Yeah, so sometimes I will wake up with like my whole jaw hurting and then my head pounding, and then I won't eat on that side. And then the next day it'll be this side. So it's like I can never catch a break. And that's why as of late I have barely been doing my hair. I've been wearing it curly natural. Well, this is not curly. This is like 3-day hair. That's why I have to wash it today. But I've been wearing it curly and natural as possible because I know I just said I have a headache, but whatever. Because if you know me, you guys know I love to blow dry my hair. But yeah, that's not working out for me. So yeah, I don't know. I just can't get a hold of this pregnancy shit. So there's that. A recent update is I've had to recently take Cooper to the vet because we noticed, hi Gabe, we noticed that he has a bunch of bumps on his head. So when we noticed it, I got grossed out because like if you touch his head, it's just pure like bumpy trail. It's disgusting. So we didn't know that down here in South Carolina. Okay. So we didn't know that down here in South Carolina they're very highly known for mites and worms. Doesn't matter if your dog was dewormed down here. If a mosquito happens to bite your dog can get worms over here. Yay me. So here I am, letting Cooper outside hours at end, run outside because he has all this energy because he is deaf. And I will get into that and explain that what the vet told me in a second. But here I am letting him outside, not, thinking anything. He's been dewormed when he was a puppy. He has his rabies shots. He took something for ticks and whatnot. So I'm thinking he's good, Cooper, his whole head has bumps and it's starting to go to his nose. Well, there's a little on his nose, but his whole head has bumps. And then his back legs are like red and inflamed where the vein is at. And they're just, you know what? Let me show you. So show you on top of his head. Those are not Dalmatian spots. Those are bumps. And then, come here. No, not you, Gabe. Not you, Gabe. Okay, I know if you guys can see that. And then his back legs. Hi, Gabe. So yeah. That visit was not good. So the visit essentially for a checkup is like $35. We walked out of there spending close to $180 because of the pills I have to give him. I have to give him 3 pills a day. So 2 in the morning, 1 towards the afternoon. And then we can't even do his neutering process until that clears up. So it's just, the dogs are like all over me right now. It's making me so irritated. So yeah, that's pretty much what has been going on as far as Cooper, and then going back to what I was saying about the vet tested again to make sure that he is in fact deaf. He is 100% deaf, and that's why he gets rowdy in public, and people don't understand. People tell me, oh, bring him to behavioral classes and and get him trained. And it's like, my dog is trained. He listens on command. When he's outside in my big old yard, oh my God, why are these dogs all over me? Gabe! Oh my God. Gabe, you're in my camera. No. And like I said, you can see his bumps more now. But these dogs never leave my side. He's literally hugging my butt. I'll leave the camera like this. My phone. You guys know I record on my phone. Pretty soon I'm going to change the iPhone so I can record better. But until then, this is what you get. Sorry. So now for the not so fun parts. Really quick disclaimer. Like I said, I'm pregnant and I'm very emotional and I feel the tears coming in already. So if you don't like when people cry, if my arm fat, then don't watch this, because this is gonna be like full-blown tears, and Cooper, full-blown tears of my next life update. So telling you right now, if you don't like watching people cry, turn back before it's too late. So, you guys know that my husband is in the military. He is in the Air Force. We're stationed here in South Carolina for a good 2.5 years until we get moved somewhere else. So we've been here since October. Okay. You guys also know, if you don't know, then now you do. But my baby is due August 24th. Obviously, the baby might come early, the baby might come later. I don't know. But that is when, okay, this is bothering me. Maybe this will work. Whatever. Anyways, you guys know that my due date is in August, late August. So I just found out, and my husband just found out yesterday, that in fact he is getting deployed. And it will be in October. So the baby will be around 2 months old when my husband has to leave for deployment. And, ugh, don't cry. Oh God. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. The baby will be 8 months when he comes back. So they haven't told him the exact location yet, but it's looking like anywhere in Korea, Afghanistan, those areas, Jordan, which I don't even know where Jordan's at, but he'll be gone for 6 months. And it's bittersweet because this is his first deployment, but it's not only that, this is our first child too. So he tried so hard, to get his deployment switched to the one after his, and they said no, the next round of deployment is in October, late of October, and he's on that list. So he tried talking to them and telling them, listen, this is my first kid. I'm gonna miss everything. I'm gonna miss 6 months of the kid growing up, and yada yada yada. They're just like, I'm sorry, there's no. So they told him that there was nothing that he can do since he tried switching the date. And they said, we're sorry, it's unfortunate. And my husband got upset because the guy who was telling him that just had a baby in December, so he's actually able to enjoy the baby close enough up till the baby is almost 1, because he's also going on that deployment, his superior. But yeah, so I cry so ugly too. It's been difficult because this is not the kind of video I wanted to make, but you guys know I keep my videos real, and I knew getting into this, I knew my husband wanting to join this would happen. I knew. I'm not saying I'm oblivious and I didn't know that he wouldn't get deployed. He's active duty, so I knew. And his line of work is, they need people everywhere, so I knew. It's just, I didn't know it would be so soon right after the baby. And it's funny because I had that feeling. I kept saying, I have a feeling you're gonna get deployed 2 to 3 months after the baby's born. And y'all was right. And I know other mothers go through this, if not worse. They have their baby without their husband there. They go through their whole pregnancy without their husband there. Or they are going through what I've gone through with their husband, not there. And if I said their husband there earlier, I meant to say not there. They do it on their own, and I understand, but, this is all new to me. New parenting, a new military spouse. I've been dealing with a lot since the beginning, since he left to BMT, and I'm so proud of him, so I try not to cry in front of him and show him that it hurts me, but it does. It's like, and I know he's doing this for our family to grow. I know, but I'm not making this video for sympathy or pity. It's just, I'm telling you guys, the bittersweet update is that after the baby's born, 2 months after, I will be by myself for a while. The plan is to send my mom out here. I don't know how long she's gonna be able to stay, but that's the plan. I'm gonna mail my mom. I'm gonna fly my mom and her luggage out here for a bit, but it sucks because you have women that go through this as single parents because the father doesn't want to be there. And I could only imagine how they feel. And then you have people that are in the military, like my husband, who want to be there and they can't. And it's like my mom gave me a great idea. Just record everything. Record the baby's everything, because I might not even have contact with him. And guys, I had to pause the camera because I full blown broke down. As you can see, my face is done for. This is what happens when you receive news like this, and pregnant and emotional. So yeah, as far as our wedding that we were going to be planning, because again, we are married, but we wanted to actually plan the ceremony, and then I end up being pregnant. So my wedding dress is in my closet in a box that got mailed to me. Okay, my wedding dress is in a box that got mailed to me. Cooper is being so needy. So the plan was to start planning the wedding 6 months after the baby's born. So at this point, we just have to wait, because I can't do any planning now because of this news. And yeah, so this is military life apparently. But I know I'll be okay. I'm strong. It's just no one ever wants to hear that you're going to be going through this kind of alone, because again, I live off base. You guys know this if you don't. And I'm not friends with anyone out here, and I know people are probably thinking, well, why don't you make friends? It is not that easy. It's not like what you see in the TV shows where everyone just miraculously becomes buddy because they're all military. Like, this base is kind of weird. Everyone stays to themselves. When I've been on it, the only time you'll probably make friends is if you live on the base and it's your neighbors because they're nosy. So I have no friends out here, and I'm okay with it, because with all the moving back and forth at this point, I'm okay with it. I'm honestly okay with it. I don't know anybody, and then to bring them around my child once they're born, like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being alone. But the plan is to bring out my mom um, for a few months, hopefully, if she can, if not a month, and go from there. I will keep you guys updated on any sudden changes on that news, but I do apologize for crying, and I know I shouldn't apologize because it's my emotions, but that's not how I want to make this video. But that is pretty much all the topics that I'm going through as of late. Is I'm not eating. I have to force myself to eat. I'm not feeling well. Cooper vet visits, finding out why he acts the way he acts. A little stubborn child, and it no, and finding out my husband's deployment. So we're just gonna try to make the best of it, enjoy our pregnancy. This guy wants the spotlight. We're gonna try to enjoy this pregnancy, have the most fun that we can, and you know, when the baby's born, he has about a month and a half to enjoy the baby, and he does get a whole month off of work after I give birth to be able to it's his maternity leave, so he gets a whole month. So that'll be more than enough time to bond with the baby. And yeah, next Monday, on the 4th, I am going for my my DNA blood test. No, it is genetics. I don't know. I'm going for the gender test. As I explained in the last video, we're not doing a surprise reveal to ourselves because we have nobody here to help us with that, and to drive all the way to Party City is like almost an hour, and then drive back. We're gonna, like, we know ourselves, we're gonna get antsy and just pop the damn balloon in the car. I've been clumsy lately, so something's bound to happen. It's just, you know, just do the blood work and we'll find out. And so stop it. So yeah, because you've had such a hard life. I hope you guys, Cooper, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe if you haven't already to keep updated on any pregnancy videos I upload. Give this video a thumbs up. Again, sorry for crying, but that shouldn't be a reason why you thumbs it down. And comment down below any tips or helpful things or anything you guys honestly want to comment down below. And again, until next time, thank you guys so much for your support and watching, and I'll see you guys next week.